Hey, Gary.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to a tapping in that took a little minute because we were climbing telephone poles and doing things, and we're up here in the mountains in beautiful Ojai, California, and everything's great except the internet. Sometimes the internet goes a little goofy, and so we were dealing with those technical problems. But I'm not even smart enough to say technical problems. Brian, you should say technical problems. You're the one. Yeah,
Te- Technical problems.
yeah. See, I believed you. you know. And so, but you always fix things. You know how to fix things, and we just we run around. We don't know how to fix anything, and but anyway, appreciate you guys joining in to tapping in, and we got the good news is there's all kinds of spiritual gifts that are really insane up here in the mountains. Amazing. There's all these energy vortexes, and of course, Ojai is like my second home when I can run around. And I actually here at Richard Nallis's house is my family in Ojai, and I love these guys and. Of course, they're famous artists. Here we go. And so this is a famous painting. And, I've seen this famous painting, that really is almost like a signature Ojai painting, because this is Beatrice Woods and Alice. This was a photograph Alice took of her at her birthday party because she lived right down the street. And she was a famous potter, and among a ton of things. And she was an actress, and the old lady in the Titanic was patterned after her. And so they remember the one who dropped the jewel. Well, this was Beatrice. And so anyway, this is a very famous painting, and I seen it sitting on the floor in the other room. Alice was Beatrice doing on the floor. But I was in the art studio, and we were trying to get everything to work out there so you could see all the beautiful art. But we're going to be able to we'll check out some of it, painting by painting in a minute. Anyway, and of course this is a great book as well. And this one is I believe this is the one she told me is coming out. We'll have to find out in a minute. And this may be coming out Thursday. So anyway, you guys, I have to check these out. These are beautiful. And you learn a lot because they're really smart, especially about smart things like love and like art and like creation. And so being here in Ojai is this beautiful creative place where everybody you bump into is doing something from some creative, crazy space that is like, you think, and many times surface value, you'll think, well, there may not be too much to that. And there may not be so much to this. And then when you dig into it, you'll find this, oh my God, thing happening. And you'll realize that there's a lot to it. And so that's usually the way spiritual things happen. That's usually the way creation happens. You'll start to dig a little bit, you'll have an interest, and then it will become amazing and will become a magical thing for you. So we'll see. I want to see some of these Ojai gifts that come down. And so when I'm talking to you, I'm looking out in the spiritual dimensions, and here's what I see. I actually look out in the spiritual dimensions, and I see the natives around the mountains here. And so, some of you guys Google me pictures of Ojai, so people can kind of see what this is. And people who don't know what Ojai, California is, of course, I do spiritual retreats here usually every year, and it's just crazy, the vibe. When you're here, it's like being in North Carolina. You feel that warmth. You feel that warm, fuzzy thing. You get relaxed no matter what, and the light just shows up in you. And so the first night I was here in Ojai from Las Vegas was really, really amazing. And some of the people who were traveling with me hadn't traveled with me before. Jared's is new kid on the block. And so he came to Ojai for the very first time. And he went from Vegas to Ojai, which is a tremendous energy shift. And so when we got here, he woke up the next day and he went, where am I? I have never felt this good in my life, ever. And I said, well, that's what Ojai is. It brings you this certain magic, and it's beautiful. But I want to talk to you guys tonight. I'm going to talk to you about what's going on in your lives and your world. And there's all these energy shifts where there's a tremendous down push, and then there's a tremendous uplift. And I want you to get up into that vibration where you're just lifted up. And so those are some spiritual gifts that I'm going to work on getting for you guys. You guys have any questions? What's going on? Let me see the gallery view if I can switch to that. Is that easy to do? I maybe ask for something that's impossible because we're technically like
Jared. Is Jared sitting next to you?
Yeah, he's here. He don't know if he can. Oh, okay. Well, you have to come over here.
That's all right, Jared, if you're in the shot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Everybody, that's Jared. Jared, wave everybody.
Yeah. You're gonna figure it out. There we go. Look at that. We nailed it. Yay! I can see you guys, and so that's important. There we go. That's good. Eddie and Emily, what are you doing? You're in North Carolina. Look at you. Yeah, you're at my bed and breakfast in North Carolina. That's good. What's going on over there? Cold? You look like you're all warm and fuzzy, wrapped up. What's happening?
It's 27 outside right now, so chilly.
Okay.
It's real chilly.
Okay. It's not 27 outside where I am. Okay. It's wonderful. It's wonderful where I am. And so it feels really good. And so I was just checking on you. I was just seeing you there. And so anyway, and so
What's that? Froze for a second.
Okay, he's back.
what?
You froze for a second. Now you're back.
What was
I'm
that?
back. Yeah, we may chop in and out. Okay. And so
No worries.
yeah, and I think Tenoch is already half drunk, and so he'll do readings too. Tenoch, you ready?
Absolutely. Bring them on. I'm
Oh my
ready.
God.
I'm ready.
You can move in close. It's okay.
Hey, Gary, you're freezing.
They can't hear me? Yeah.
I hear you, Tenoch. It's Gary's the one we can't hear.
Oh, okay. So anyone have questions?
We're doing everything we can. You know, it's really crazy when people freeze, you know, because you have the dumbest expression on your face. Have you ever noticed how that works? You know, Terry Mahoney, Terry, you had to, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, you were doing some weird kind of crazy. Oh, there we go. I got Eddie and Emily back. Oh my God, I can see you guys. So here we go. Feel how warm you feel? I was clearing your energy with Ojai energy. There.
I feel warm.
And now I lost them. Where'd they go?
No, we're
Oh,
here.
we're here. We feel it. We're
They
feeling it.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Very good. You know, we're getting good at this. Anyway, so yeah, so you feel warm and fuzzy? What
Oh,
do you feel?
we don't need a heater. We got you, Harry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it got really warm though, right? It
It
you
did,
know,
yeah.
and so that's the energy that I'm experiencing in Ojai. And if I even get through tonight, if I get through 10 minutes and zap you guys and you guys feel this healing, you've done something. Okay. And so that's what I want to do with everybody. And so I just want to say, love you, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay.
Love you. See you when you get back.
See you soon.
Yeah. Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. There we go. And so when I look around, I'm looking around and I was going to go to a bigger gallery view. Can you switch and do that? Is that a possibility? Is that you can't see how to do that? Oh, you can't see. Oh, okay. There we go. Now I got them. You're doing really good. You know, you can be anywhere. You can be over here. That's fine. And so we're okay. We're working with different things. And so let me look. Terry's iPad. Let me talk to you because you're so energy sensitive, and you've been to Ojai many times for spiritual retreats. You know. And so there we go. Unmute yourself.
All right, Terry, unmute yourself.
And so there we go. You can kind of feel that. And there we are. Let me see Terry. Is there a possibility? Are you with me? I am. There she is. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now there we go. Yeah. It's just
Okay,
a matter of
bye.
being able to follow and be able to see you. So there we go. When I look at you, I saw all kinds of things happening with you, and it looked like fireworks around your head.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, so I was kind of like, what is all that going on? So there we go. And then I see all these angels doing things because I'm here in Ojai. You and I empath each other very, very well, as I do with
Yes,
most
we
of you guys. And so I got to do is empath me, and you guys gonna get high. Okay. And so
Yeah.
the spiritual energies are just rolling through you. And so there we go. And so now
I feel the hug around me that Ojai probably wraps around you. I feel like someone just came behind me and gave me a big old hug.
well, that was crazy because this morning I was out and I was listening to Robbie, Alice's brother, who's a musician. He actually wrote some famous songs for different folks that are famous, he, you know, you just bump into people, and he was out in the yard this morning doing Tai Chi or something. You know, of course, I know all about that. I exercise all the time. And so, but he was like, he was going through, and he said, I got to sing this song for you, you know. And so he just whoop out a guitar, and he was singing the song. And it was amazing. It made me cry, and it had to do with angels, and it had to do with angels wrapping their wings around you. And so, and as he's singing this song, I actually see these angels coming out of the sky in Ojai, all these golden angels, and then they just wrap their wings around me. So you're actually empathing what occurred and what's occurring. And so they just heal you up. And so I want all you guys to feel this. Just imagine these big golden angels coming down and wrapping you up. And there we go. And so you can feel it. And a lot of your feet will get warm, you'll get light. I saw Karen Dosk, and I saw this big angel swoop in and like put their wing through your head. So it just, a lot of times when the angels put their wings through you, they just kind of swoop the negativity out of you. I saw that going on with Melissa. I see it happening with you guys. And I see Wally, you have an angel that just hugged you real tight. And so, and it was kind of a crazy feeling. And so Maria A, you and your baby, how you doing? And let me talk to Maria A. I'd love you. Thank you, Terry. Did you have a question, Terry? Let me answer your question if you had a question.
You know what? Another time. I'll let somebody else go. But
No,
thank you.
what's your question? You have something important. What is it?
You know what? I have this business, and I have two of them, and one of them's really busy and the other one's really slow. And I don't know if I'm supposed to sell it, give it to my kids, work a little
I heard no.
harder
I
at
heard
it.
no. I heard no on the kid thing.
Yeah, I
Because
bet.
if you give it to your kids, the only thing you're going to do is run it. Then
Yeah,
you get to run it, not own it. They drive you crazy. Yeah, that don't make any sense.
okay.
And so, and you're better off to sell it and then give them the money. But I'm not telling you not to give them anything, but I'm just saying to do that.
If I put some more energy into it, can it?
Well, I see
revive
there's actually a dark, crusty energy on it, and I pulled it off right then, and it had to do with an old employee.
Yep,
Does that make sense?
absolutely.
Yeah. And so, see, sometimes old employees can mojo you. They put the hexola on you because they hate, and they blame their failure on you. You see,
Yeah.
I mean, it has to be your fault. You're the only one that does the if you're the only one that does the damn thing, then it's got to be your fault, right? And
it makes total sense.
Okay. And so I just cleared that off, and now it feels really, really bright. Now just ask God for that business to be really abundant, please.
God, may I please have that business be very abundant for me?
There you go. Now you feel warm, woo, really inside. Feel that? That's all.
I feel like I just somebody pumped me full of gold.
That's what they did. I saw this beam of gold light come down through the top of your head and hit your feet and explode.
Yeah, that's what it felt like too.
Well, that's what it was. And so there we
Woo!
go. It'll be all right, honey. It'll be okay. You're just being hated on. I mean, haters
Lovely.
do haters. What do haters do? Haters hate,
Yeah,
And so,
God bless them. My friend always says, God bless them, because I can't.
well, there you go. I love you. That's
Love you
the
too.
most important thing. Becoming Love. This is a book that I think is coming out this week. I got to find out all the details because I left my notes in the other room. And so, but this is a beautiful book, and it's wrote by Richard Maskin. And so, if you read his wisdom, I know a lot of smart people. I really do. I mean, I don't know how that happened, because I don't think I'm that smart, but I think I'm that psychic and spiritually gifted. But I know a lot of smart people, but I don't know a lot of wise people. I know a few. And wisdom is something different than smart. And Richard and Alice are wise. They're wise people. And so I enjoy hanging out with wise people, so I can figure out how stupid I am. I think, I don't know.
My grandmother's an artist, and she lived in Ojai for 40 years. And I said to her one time, if you could give me some of your wisdom and I could give you some of my youth, we'd make a heck of a team.
Right. Well, that's it. That's a beautiful marriage. That's a beautiful marriage. And Ojai is a place that actually just shows wisdom shows up. It's really always known to be that. And so that's really what it is. And so, but I appreciate you, Terry. I love you. Thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you. Thank you. And so, who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody. Who was it?
I don't know. Who are you going to talk to?
I was going somewhere, and then Maria A. Oh, there you are.
Oh, Maria
Hey.
Augustino. Got it.
Yeah, there you go. Maria. How you
Maria,
doing?
please unmute yourself.
Hey, my girl.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, how are you? So here we are, and we're having babies.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're looking like, oh my God.
I'm expanding.
You always are so thin and perfect, and so you're now you're pregnant. And so anyway, I just wanted to send a lot of light and love to you. That's
Thank
what
you.
I wanted to do. And so how pregnant are you? When are you due?
June 1st. I'm almost 6 months now. I'm like 23, 24 weeks almost. So
And is your husband going through, is he pregnant too? Does he empath you? Is he going through the same things? Does he have mood
he has
swings?
pregnancy cravings. He thinks he's pregnant.
I've heard that before, and I wondered if that was true. That's true.
Yeah.
So you got your husband pregnant as well.
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, there we go. Well, anyway, congratulations to you, and I love you. And so I'm just clearing you off, and there we go. And so sometimes do you wake up weird when you're sleeping?
Yes. Almost every night. It's been hard.
Okay, because I see this weird entity that I just got rid of that makes people not sleep. And so there we go. And you need your sleep for you and the baby. So there. Yeah, but I got a glimpse of this when I was looking at the screen. And so I just wanted to clear that off you. And so now your feet are on fire. I see your forehead's sweating a little. So there you go. All right.
That's been my biggest issue is sleep. I was just like bitching about it yesterday. So thank you.
And there we go. There we go. And so and your husband, he'll probably be okay and can sleep too. See, I think people have always thought they were going crazy when they would have cravings, when the guys would have crazy cravings. They would think they were crazy. And so that is just what happens is the husband will empath the wife and they'll feel pregnant and bloated. They'll be bitchy sometimes, and so that's what he's going through. But he looks like he's a little more pregnant than you are, but I do feel like it's all going to be good. Okay,
thank you.
I love you. Take care, girl. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
There we go. And so who we talking to? You guys pick some people.
All right. Yeah, Judy's got a list. She's sitting on the side of me, Gary, even though you don't see her, but she is here.
Yes, I'm invisible.
Stick your head in. Stick your head in so I can see you're there. You're there somewhere. Where you at?
We're on a virtual background, so it's kind of hard.
There you go. You look like a ghost, sort of. You're like an apparition. Did I say it right?
Yep.
Yeah. So who we got?
Melissa Nava.
Melissa, please unmute yourself.
Hey.
Hello.
She's listening to the ball game.
Which Melissa do we have? We have two of them.
You got the wrong one, I think. He said Melissa Nava.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll come back to you. Sorry about that.
This is Melissa. She's Melissa, our buddy. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, girl. What up?
Oh my God.
How you doing?
Hey. You got the ball game going in the background?
Yeah, soccer.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. We'll leave it on. And so what's your question?
No, I was just wondering, just because I've been trying to start a business and with, studying and all, and I just feel like it's just not, I don't know.
Have you ever thought you have too many things going on at the same time? Hello. I'm messing with you. Anyway, I think so. I just cleared off a bunch of little dark energies, and I think you're going to feel a little better. And so there we go. You have to really concentrate and really want the business to work. So a lot of people decide to do a business. That's nice, but you got to decide you make the business work. Okay, to make the business work, you have to make it profitable. You have to really, stay with it. And businesses are not fun. See, everybody thinks, oh, I'm going to own my own business. Well, that's not always fun. Sometimes you always think this will be easier. I don't have to work for someone. If you work for yourself, it's 1,000 times harder. It's really hard. It really is. And so because then you have to do everything. So I think if you're aware of all those things, and then your biggest thing is do you share all your stuff going on with your family? You tell them everything?
Yeah.
because I see a lot of negative projections from different friends and family. So you have to be very careful of telling everything you're doing.
Mm,
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah, because I think there's certain people who I used to work with, and I feel like too with that, like, you think they're your friends, but
Well, I see. Well, what I'm clearing off of you. When I clear it off of you, I can see, and I'm clearing all these negative projections from everybody off of you, and it has to do with people that you've told your junk to. So be careful of telling your business, because then you'll have no business. You see.
yeah.
And so, but I just cleared it off. Your feet are hot now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trudge forward. Don't tell your business. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
realize if you own your own business, it's not always fun.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a lot of moments that aren't fun. So anyway, and it's 10 times the work or 1,000 times the work as if you work for someone else. And so
Yeah.
good luck. Good luck.
Thank
Tear
you.
it up, girl. Win soccer.
Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Who we got? Dino or who we doing with?
Ojai, who's next?
We have
Okay.
Phyllis Perkins next.
Phyllis Perkins. Unmute yourself, please.
Hey, Phyllis.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. What's going on? What's your question, honey?
I have a sister and she hasn't talked to us in many, many years because
Good.
she's mad at the family and I need to
Good.
know if she's okay.
She's just mad at the world.
But she's alive, right, and everything. Her name is Patty.
I heard if you call it that, but yeah. No, she's just angry. She's just mad at everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, she disassociated. Sometimes you'll disassociate from your whole world, and then you can blame everything on the whole world, and you get mad at yourself. You get mad at God, which cuts out all your lights. And I always tell everybody this: if you get mad at yourself, it's the same thing as getting mad at God, because you're part of God. And see, so you would want to just for fun, guys, do this. This will help you. You want to say, God, say it out loud. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I got mad at you.
I got mad at you.
Or me.
Or me.
Yeah, please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
There you go. Now notice how your hands are warming up inside.
Yep.
Your sinuses open. Your chest feels light.
Yep.
Your face is warm.
My face is like on fire.
Your legs are tingly. Feel all that? I didn't do that, but I'm observing it. And the only thing you have to say every now and then, just because we're human beings and human beings are basic idiots, I think you want to say, God, I'm sorry I got mad at you, or me. Please forgive me. Those are magical words.
Thank you, God.
Yeah, exactly. And it's simple. And so, but I see your sister. I think she's still alive. I just think she's a little crazy and pretty sad. Pretty angry.
Yeah, been just
so
sending love and light to her. But also,
Yeah.
I want to get a house, and I was wondering if you can see that coming up.
You want one?
I want one.
You'll get one, I hear.
Awesome.
Your feet got really hot on the bottoms. Feel that?
Yep.
Okay, that's
Absolutely.
because you're already standing in the house you just manifested.
It's manifested. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah, tear it up. But I'm getting a lot of people that are manifesting houses and they find them the next day. I've had so many of you guys that do this, and I'll I see it on the show, and I see it in private readings and people, and you manifest, I want my perfect house, God, please. And it'll just show up the next day, but it happens in a day. Used to, it would happen in a year or, maybe, but now things are very fast and they happen really quick. And so there we go. So you look good. You look really good. Thanks, darling. She's great. She's great. I liked her. You know why I liked her so much is because she actually believes and she is very decisive on what she wants. Many times we manifest fuzzy. And so guys, don't manifest fuzzy when you go, I want this, and I'm going to whine a little, and maybe I want that, and I'm going to whine some more. The angels really are looking at you and going, what is wrong with you? You want to simply just tell them what you want, and then things work out good. Anyway, good luck, honey. Okay. There we go. Who are we talking to? Judy. Judy, you're sort of there. You're sort of in God's library, like like a ghost.
I'm behind the door that swings around.
Look, we've got a squeaky door.
Look at, can you hear that?
Yeah. You're
That
just
was
back,
me just coming out.
yeah, you're just back there drinking.
Don't let out all the secrets.
Yeah. No, guys, we're here in beautiful Ojai, California. Did anybody Google some pictures of Ojai and stick them up? They're cool, and so, but it's like we're here in beautiful Ojai, California with our wonderful, wonderful family, Alice and Richard, and they're trying to feed us to death. And so the only thing we have in common is they're wise. I'm psychic. I'm not wise. They're wise. And we have something in common. We feed everybody around us totally to death. And so we have the best food in the world. Right. And so wasn't dinner crazy last night, guys? Oh my God. It was just amazing.
Yeah, dinner was amazing.
Yeah. Alice has a salmon recipe that, and I'm a cook. I can cook, really. I can. And so, and I can't get it like she gets it. I mean, I really can't. And it's just absolutely amazing. So she fixed this crazy salmon thing. And the secret is, I don't know if it's rosemary or Dijon mustard. We're going to have to put a recipe up so you guys can try it and see if you can nail it. But it is freaky good. And so who are we talking to?
Well, hold on, Gary. You wanted pictures of Ojai, California? I got a whole bunch. If you find one you want, I'll make it bigger for you. Here's a pink
that
moment.
one. Oh, let me see. Let me see the pink moment. Okay. Yeah, every day.
Well, that wasn't exactly it, but I screwed that one up. That's what I get for trying.
Oh, there we go. There's a pink moment right there. Things to do in Ojai, California. The Emerald Iguana, our friends own it. It's kind of crazy being, this is like, we're like hometown boys. And but that's what the pink moment looks like. All the mountains turn pink at about sunset, and they glow, and there's this beautiful glowing energy. And the first time I saw it, I thought it was a sign from the Lord, and I was the only one that had ever seen it. And I realized, it happens every day about 5 o'clock, y'all. Anyway, so but it's really, it's an amazing thing because the sun reflects a certain way off the ocean, which is only a little bit away. And then it creates this beautiful pink glowing moment, but there's this crazy energy. And as you guys tap into that energy, and that was the view right there. For many years, I lived there on a ranch looking out over exactly that view. And so it was crazy. It was just crazy, crazy, crazy. And of course, Richard and Alice were my neighbors. But the energy here is like just sort of a wonderful oneness that almost don't exist like it should anywhere in the world. But when you come here, you'll feel it. When you drive into the city, you'll feel this warm feeling. And so maybe we'll do a spiritual retreat over here this year. And so that would be fun. And so my feet are all warm from looking at that. So you guys feel warm now. That was crazy. That was nice. All you guys got zapped. I didn't even have to do it. And so who are we talking to?
Well, talk about spiritual retreats, Gary.
Oh, yeah.
You decide your spiritual retreat for this year, your first one?
Yeah, and I'm really excited. And I was meditating here in beautiful Ojai, and I got a vision to have a spiritual retreat for you guys in North Carolina on May 4th, if I remember right.
Yep, May 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Yeah, and so you can book your spiritual retreat. And this will be crazy because we keep learning more. The cool thing about being spiritual these days and being really in tune, as you guys notice, we're always going along and getting more spiritual gifts, more enlightened. It's like the sky's opening up, if you would. And so there's all these crazy things happening. And so every time I get a new spiritual gift, which is like every other minute almost, I'm just trying to get you guys that gift. And so, and later, as a matter of fact, in a minute, I got some new gifts for you. I want you to check out, and these are going to really make a difference. But yeah, so book your retreat. Do it now. And the spiritual retreat in North Carolina at my home and retreat center right there. We're doing that on May 4th. And so I appreciate you guys. GarySpivey.com or 800-827-GARY. Just call their office and they'll hook you up. And so who we got?
We got Heather Cole Levitt. Heather.
Heather Cole. All right. Please unmute yourself.
I love you guys. I feel so much light from you guys. You guys are all lit up now. Oh, I lit you up. There we go. Lit me up too. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you, Gary?
I'm very good. I'm very good. What's your question?
Well, I just wanted to check in and see if my mom may be trying to reach me from heaven, if she has like a message for me.
Oh, okay. Now I recognize your voice. So this was like, so good to see you. Good to see you. And her mom, her mom I had met before, and you guys come to my home in North Carolina and retreat center and for you came all the way from Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right.
Am I right? Yeah. And so you came all the way. Yeah, because I know you have country music stars as next door neighbors, so I always remember this. And so, but you came to the house there, and I spent so much time hanging out, and I just love you guys. You guys are wonderful. Your husband's a doctor, and so I felt really, really, really endeared to you and to your mom. Your mom was this beautiful human being that was something of another world.
Yeah.
And so it was just really crazy. And I was going through getting over COVID myself, and I was actually lying to everybody and telling them I was okay, and I really wasn't okay at all, and I couldn't even walk. And so it was pretty rough. But I didn't care because everything else worked. I was able to my mind worked, my brain worked, my spiritual abilities. Of course, I got all these gifts when I went to Zion Heaven. And so I could do some freaky stuff. And, I should have died, and I did die 5 times, but I should have even after then died. And I just I wouldn't want to go nowhere. I didn't die. And so I used my gifts, and I realized that I could heal people of the worst COVID. With your mom, can I tell a story? Is it okay?
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
And so with your mom, of course, I loved, and you and your family and your sister and everybody. And so, but your mom was just sort of in a zone all of her own. And she had she had punched through against all odds to be alive at all. And they told her that her lungs were the worst case scenario, right?
That's right.
And they were ravaged, and she would never breathe through them, and this and that. And, she's just hanging out, and, basically they gave you worst case scenario. And so, and said she would never breathe again. Right. And so, I was like, I'm not going to believe that, and I'm not going to buy it. And I remember setting up at night. I would be on the side of my bed before I would go to sleep, and I would sit up and I would just work on your mother. I would just clear her, and I'd feel her lungs full of healing. And I saw the little holes in her lungs going back together.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a vision I got, and I went, my God, this is working, and I was so happy. See, your lungs get hot when I talk about it now. And so so we just kept on and on. And so that was a very special thing for me. That was a very special thing. And so, and I think it was a very special thing because you guys put in everything you have got. And so you guys, we never know when we're going to be faced with, a loved one dying or ourselves dying. And it really does take a crowd of people to be one to heal up somebody. And so you guys, want to do that. And so, but you guys are relentless. And it was very sad. There was a simple little medical procedure. I don't want to say the doctor did it wrong. Maybe he didn't do it right. But anyway, there was a little simple medical procedure. Your mother's lungs went back to working.
Yeah, they did.
And she got off the breathing thing, and she got off the respirator, and she was like, oh my God, how did that happen? Right.
Yeah.
And then there was a little simple medical procedure that went wrong, and your mom passed. And so, I'm never ever one that's pissed off with somebody dying, but it actually pissed me off, that your mom didn't make it because, of a procedure. And, doctors do their best. They really do. So we got to love them, and stuff. And so, but, anyway, I miss you guys. I was thinking about you last week. actually.
Well, thank you. We think about you all the time and appreciate everything. And it was weird. What you said is 100% true. And she beat COVID and also a hospital infection she got. And then at the end, I think she just was so tired she spent 59 days in the ICU. And I just knew she was like, she just did not want to be in that body anymore.
Yeah, I think she was tired. And so, but let's see what she's doing. I see her in heaven and she's actually playing cards. So she's with somebody and they're just playing cards and she's laughing. I don't know if that's her mother, but it's an older lady. Okay. And so whoever that is, but I see this older lady and she's like, I come to see you the other day. She tells me to tell you.
Okay.
And so does that make any sense? What is she saying?
It is. I feel her around. I'm trying to get better where I can kind of communicate better, but I'm not there yet. And she sends me a lot of red birds. And the funny part is I'm not real observant, so they have to dive bomb me.
Bite you.
Yeah,
really. Well, anyway, she's actually in a very high part of heaven, and I see her talking to God, and God's putting a white crown on your head that will allow you to hear her and see her on top of the white mountain. She tells me to tell you. And so feel how your sinuses open. You feel really crazy. You feel dizzy now. You feel warm inside. And so all you guys, you can ask for this spiritual gift of the white crown, and that your mom has talked God into giving you, and this will allow you to hear her and see her really well. And so there we go. And it just went on your head. That feels really weird in your brain. Feel that?
It does. Yeah.
It's sort of like your brain suddenly got real big. And so, because it did. And so now you'll be able to hear her and see her real clear. And she says, now you can pay attention to what I got to say. She's laughing. And she asked me how I was doing. She's very sweet. And I said,
she loves you.
Yeah, I love her back. And so, and she knows that. And so, but it's a beautiful thing. And it was crazy to see somebody heal from what an extreme thing to as good as she was, And so, but I just am happy that you're going to be able to see her and hear her more.
Oh, good.
And so all you got to do is just, and when you see her, you'll see her, you'll also smell her perfume, or it's kind of like that thing. I think you'll get a whiff of her. And that's the most common way that people will see their loved ones on the other side. They actually smell the hairspray, the perfume, the whatever's going on. And so I see that, but you'll be hooked in now, and you'll be able to feel it way better. And so, and I see your husband being able to too, because he's real spiritually gifted. He's kind of like, like he can just do it, and so he'll be able to feel her very strongly. That's what I see.
Well, thank you so much. We love and appreciate you.
Hey, there we are. Yay. I'm appreciated. I appreciate you guys.
I'm going to talk to Paul. We're coming to the spiritual retreat in May. So.
Hey, that's good. That's good. Well, it's going to be a good time, because if you guys are there, it's a good time.
Oh, thank you.
I love you too. I love you a lot. Thank you. And so there's like sometimes, guys, you see things and you see people and they're going through something, and you feel like it's you going through it. And so when her family when she was going through this with her mom, I was going through it, and I do that with a lot of you guys. And so who are we talking to? Judy?
Judy, who's next? Miss Judy?
Let's go to Pamela Marks.
Pamela
Marks, please unmute yourself.
Where are you?
Hi, Gary. I just want to say, I have a question, but
Okay.
I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you so much.
Well, that feels good.
I talked to you, probably, I think it was either last month or December. And I think it was more like December. You had said to me, no, Pam, you need to go check with your doctor, because something, is something with the heart. Well, I went and everything is fine. And I want to say thank you for pushing me.
Good. Okay.
My question is, I'm starting a new job on Monday, and I'm excited about it. How do you think I'm going to be, do you see me being like successful?
I think you're going to do really good at the job. I think when you get there, you're going to feel like you joined the insane asylum. I mean, it looks like they're crazy. Okay.
Okay.
They're kind of fun, crazy. Don't take them too serious. Okay.
Okay.
And so as long as you don't take them too serious and you just kind of roll with it, I see you doing really, really well.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
There's a little dark energy around your throat. I'm going to get rid of it. And it's blocking your communication.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had a cough, and that's why I haven't been able to come on to tapping in, because I said, no, I can't.
Yeah, because you can't talk. And so whatever that is, so I just cleared that off your throat. And so now that'll feel a lot better. See how you feel really, really warm in your chest now and your throat.
Oh my God. Yeah, I started to get a hot flush.
There we go. Me too. We're going through
Thank you.
We're going through hormonal imbalances here. Anyway.
Okay. And I called just to let you know, I did a request, and I'm just waiting to hear for private reading. So I'm just waiting to hear.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, I would love to talk. I would love to talk to you. And so
Me too.
we were running crazy. And when the universe is going through some shift, sometimes I'll be a little hard to get a hold of because I'm actually doing that. Okay. So, but now it sort of shifted into where it's going, I believe. There's a new dimension opened up, which is the heaven on earth, and with the spiritual dimension of your angels, who are your earth angels. You get to be an earth angel. So that whole thing was not a little thing that occurred. And I saw these demons attacking, people who were super spiritually gifted. A lot of spiritually gifted kids got beat up. And so many times my priority in my day may be healing a spiritually gifted kid, or it could be, working with a sick person. And so I'm sometimes a little, don't be upset if it's like that, because
no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
all right.
but I'm glad to talk to you, and I'd love to do private readings. And I'm here in Ojai. I'm going to hang out for a minute and actually do a lot of private readings. So call right now. If you want to book a private reading, now's a good time to do it. Okay, 800 Gary. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gary. I appreciate you. I love you. And I want to tell you, oh my God, since we've been talking, I've even been getting more hotter.
I know. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
It is really.
Yeah, I can feel all that. And see, and that's because I'm so grounded here in this beautiful energy at Richard Analysis here in Ojai, California. And so it's great. I love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you for choosing me tonight. Thank you.
Glad to. I want to talk to Guy. Guy, please. Can you find him on there?
All right. What do you want?
Guy Simpson. Can you find him? I've seen him.
Okay, I see him. Guy, unmute yourself.
Woo-hoo. He's my buddy.
Hello.
Hey, Guy. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. And so, I was traveling the other night, but from Las Vegas to Ojai, and you texted me, and your son was going through something, and I've had this. It's almost like a reoccurring, topic where so many people are calling with this same thing. They got a little bright light, amazing glow in the dark kid, like you got 3 of them. And so there's always a lightning storm around your house because you guys have so much spiritual light, as well as you do, as well as your wife does. And so where there's a lot of light, there's a lot of dark. And so the dark energies are really beating up, those kind of things. And so I was just wanting to check in on your son and see how he's doing.
Yeah, he's he had gone to sleep and he woke up. In his dream, he was playing soccer, which he loves. He kicked the ball, it went over the goal into the woods. He went to go get the ball, ended up standing in the middle of a pentagram. Then everything disappeared. Everything he said it was like a vacuum. And then all of a sudden there were 6 demons standing around him in black cloaks with white faces, with eyes that looked like hands, and these a big smile with white. And then the next thing, he woke up and he was paralyzed. He couldn't speak. He couldn't use his tongue. And he was just calling out to the Lord. He was calling out to Christ. He's saying, help me. And so for 5 minutes, he laid in his bed. And that I was taking him to soccer practice, and he didn't seem himself. And I asked him what was wrong, and he finally told me. I said, "Why do you hold on to it all day? Why didn't you just say something?" And he was in tears. It was really horrible for him.
Yeah. And how old is he?
He's 17.
Right. And he's just this great kid. And just articulate, smart, intelligent, talented. I mean, I don't know how many good adjectives I can use, but they would all be there. And
he's
so
he's a very good boy and so responsible.
Yeah, and loving, and very, very loving. I always love it when you guys come to my house and hang out and stuff. I mean, because he's beautiful, and all your kids are, and so it's always a joy for me. And so what happens is, with all these super bright light kids, and so this is something for all you adults that have kids to really realize: get your spiritual gifts, use your spiritual gifts. Clear your kids, especially you've got these little glow in the dark kids. They're going to get beat up a little bit right now. It's a very turbulent time, and this is what we got going. As I know you do, and I know your wife does. And so, when I'm just clearing, I just wanted to look back at him. I cleared a little darkness off of him, and then I cleared your other kids and your wife and you. There we go. I can do it real fast, but I just cleared all this dark stuff, And so,
yeah.
But you guys are amazing. He'll feel better. He'll feel better now, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he said to when I think you texted me and said, "How does he feel?" And his response was, "I don't feel like I'm soulless because he's soulless."
Well, he kind of was. When I looked at him, I mean, I had to rescue his higher self, which is a part of your soul. I rescued like countless higher selves that were the entities that drug him off, and I cleared them, and then I asked God to give him a brand new golden spirit, and I saw this brand new golden spirit slip into his body, and then into yours, and then into your wife's, and then into all the other kids. And so, but it was really, so this is what I do in my spare time, going down the road. And so,
yeah, I appreciate that you did that because
I appreciate you guys, and so, but when I look at him now, I just wanted to peek back and see, but he's glowing, which is good, which is really good.
Good.
No, I have one. Okay, go ahead.
In my left shoulder, kind of like the muscle under my armpit, my shoulder rotator across my clavicle, up my neck. I have this reoccurring pain, and it's almost like the skin is so tender to touch. I looked up.
I've heard people say this lately, this same exact symptom. Yes.
It keeps coming back, and I don't know what it is in my neck. It's hard to turn my neck. I can't get in and out of a car. It's driving me nuts. I mean,
I have a hard time getting in the car because my hair's too big. So, but let me, especially small cars. But anyway, so there we go. So I'm just peeling it off. It looks like a flat type of entity, and it's like it falls into the kind of the succubus category, and it's sucking to you. And so there, and so I just peeled this away, and so there we go. And see, now it feels warm. See.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it. Hot. Okay, good. Hot is good. There we go. Good, buddy. Thank you. Now your feet are on fire. I feel it. And so there we go. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. See you soon. Kiss everybody for me. Okay. That's great. A lot of times those spiritually gifted kids do get beat up, and even spiritually gifted adults get beat up. And so don't feel bad about using your spiritual gifts to clear yourself. There's a new spiritual gift I want all you guys to get. This is a really important gift. I want you to imagine this beautiful golden waterfall. Okay. And so there's a beautiful golden waterfall, and you're just going to imagine this golden waterfall, and it's coming down over you, over your body, and it's just washing all the dark energies out of you. And the energy is very sparkly. And so this golden waterfall will actually get rid of anything dark inside your physical body. You can even move your body around, and you can feel it leaving. And so you just ask God for that spiritual gift. God, angels, please give me the spiritual gift of this golden waterfall and wash all of these dark energies out of me, out of my body. And so then when you will allow that to happen, you're going to feel feel this really, see, a lot of you guys now can breathe. You'll find you can breathe easy. You'll feel this beautiful light going through you. And so that is as good as it gets. I mean, this feels really good. And now I want you to ask for this staff. It's a big golden staff. I mean, it's sort of a torch looking thing like the Statue of Liberty carries. And you want to reach and grab this and you want to bring it down and you want to clear your energy. And it creates, again, sparkles, these sparkle energies. And when you clear your energy with this, you'll feel very dizzy. You'll kind of get, some of you guys will feel really dizzy. And the reason is because you're switching this earth dimension here where we live from a counterclockwise spiral to a clockwise spiral. And so that feels really good. You're going to feel really bright. You're going to feel really light. And you're going to feel really, 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 really good. And so there you go. You'll notice your feet got warm. You got really light. You feel good. And so, man, if you use these two spiritual gifts, you know, you don't want to only just use it this one time. You realize that these are spiritual gifts that are in your spiritual arsenal, and you continue to use them. And so this is something to use every day, and it keeps you kicked up. It keeps you full of light and full of love. And so this is a very, very big deal. I see God also throwing down this crown, this white crown that he gave to Guy's son there a minute ago and all of his family. And so take this white crown. This white crown brings you up into this God dimension that is very white. It almost looks like you're entering into, if you imagine yourself floating up and you're entering into this white dimension of light. It sort of looks foggy. It looks like you're slipping into this white fog. There you go. Perfect. That feels good. Great. Who we got, Judy? Who we talking to?
Oh, there you go, Judy. I'm sorry. I was muted. I was muting Judy because we got tired of talking to me. No, I'm just joking.
We're having too much fun here. Julie Bruber, please.
Oh,
please unmute yourself.
There we go.
Hey, Julie.
Did we get it?
Hi.
Hey, there we go. Hey, what's your question, honey?
I'm just curious. My mom has been accusing me of stealing from her, and I never did. And it's just like drama.
How old is your
in the
mother?
Family.
How old is your mother?
She's 69.
Mm-hmm. She's going through something. She's a little gaga in her head. She's a little crazy. Do you know?
Yes.
Okay.
She has a really young boyfriend who's influencing her with some things, I think.
Yeah. How old's her young boyfriend?
He is like, I think he's like 60.
Okay. So she's got her young hottie. Go grandma. Woo-hoo. And so I think that he's insecure, he's afraid that everybody is gonna, she should worry more about him than you or anybody else.
Right.
And so, but she's probably not gonna get it. And so I don't think I'd fight the battle. I think I'd be like, okay, whatever, enjoy, do whatever you want, grandma. And
but why is she accusing me of stealing her deed to her house? And there was some money missing, and she accused me of stealing that. And I've never.
She's a little crazy.
Yes.
Is she taking Xanax, or do you know?
She's not.
Okay, she feels a little crazy in her head, and it feels like she's on some antidepressant or something, a little bit sedating of her.
Oh.
And so I don't know if you know that, but anyway, it just feels weird to me. So you just got to tell her you love her and you would never steal her key or whatever she's going through. And so, but I got her, I cleared off a bunch of demons and a lot of things were his insecure projections, because he thinks she's an easy target, and she is,
She is very. Yep.
Yeah, because she's lonely, and
Yep.
how much is love? Okay, I'll pay that. So that's basically what it amounts to, and so, but but she's also having fun, so I can't tell her that this isn't a good idea, because frankly, she was not having any fun. And so she, at least he'll spend time with her. So it's a little bit of a double-edged sword, boyfriend good, boyfriend bad. I don't know, maybe in the middle there somewhere. And so
yeah, I mean, I don't care that she has her boyfriend, but I care that she cut me out of her life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because she's saying I did all these bad things, which I never did.
Mm-hmm. When you talked about it there, you channeled her. So your eyes changed, your face changed, and you became her. Yeah. Ouch. Right? She goes psycho, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you've got to be careful not to do the same thing, because what happens is you can actually channel the person. And the easiest thing to become is your mother, a control freak, crazy, angry mother. And so you have to be careful not to become her. Let me clear that dimension. Okay, there you go. Your feet are on fire. Your feet got really warm. And your head got light. You breathe through your nose. Feel all that going on. See?
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, and your heart. You looks like somebody ate your heart. And so ask God for a new heart. Say, God, give me a new heart, please.
God, give me a new heart, please.
There it goes. It went right inside because she really hurt your feelings. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. Now I see it feels full in there. You got a little warm going on in your chest. And so you're going to be okay. I would say just be nice to her.
Okay.
Because you're not going to win with her. She's too stubborn and way too crazy.
Yeah.
And so you just got to be nice to her. And so, and wish her well. Tell her you hope she has 2 young boyfriends. Woohoo!
She probably does.
And she probably does, as long as she can afford them. What the hell? And so, but it looks like to me that grandma's having fun. So that's what I see. Yeah. So good luck there. You're going to feel better. See, I got rid of the possession that you were getting possessed by her.
Yes.
So, yeah. Don't. Yeah. You're going to be okay. I'm sure you love her. You don't want to be her. There we go. Good luck. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck, honey. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. That was crazy. You never know, right? Who we got? Who we talking to, y'all?
Thanks, Gary. Let's go to Claudia A.
Claudia A.
Claudia A.
Unmute yourself, please.
Hi, dear.
Hi.
Hi. My question. I want to say hi to everybody, and I love you all.
You too.
I am positive for COVID. I was wondering if you can clear me. It's funny.
Your microphones are really strange, and I can't understand what you're saying. Can you guys understand what she's saying? Tell me and translate for me if you can.
It's muffled.
Yeah.
Me now?
A little better. Yeah. Try yodeling. Can you yodel for me?
How's this?
Oh, there we
Hold
go.
on 1 second.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you. Yeah, it sounded like you fell asleep with your face in the pillow or something. It's like, come on.
I'm positive for COVID. I was wondering if you could clear me, please. And what's the funniest is it doesn't feel like I have COVID.
Yeah, well, you have some light version of it, which is good.
Oh, okay.
So there's all these different deviants of being sick these days. You got the, I don't know, what is it, bird flu? Dean, I think you have the bird flu. I'm not sure.
Bird flu. Yeah, I had that. Months.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just clearing off what I see. There we go. Now look how you feel. You feel really good. Feel it? You feel really.
I feel very warm and tingly, and also is my thyroid darkened down as it usually gets when you have COVID?
No, weirdly, no.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. There we go. Now you're going to feel good. You're going to feel better. Drink a lot of water.
I am.
Oh, good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you all.
I love you back. But I got you.
I don't want to take any more time because there's so many people who want to talk to you.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Appreciate this, Judy and Dean. Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. Yeah, now your head's hot inside. Feel that?
Yes, I can feel it.
Yeah, that's nice. Good. All right. You'll be all right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Thanks, Claudia.
So, Dean, you have the bird flu, huh?
And swine flu. And what else do you?
Asian.
Pig flu.
Asian something.
That's politically
correct. I knew it.
Can we say that? I don't know.
I knew it. I can feel it. I think I think everybody's getting paranoid, schizophrenic, crazy with all the different illnesses.
I'm a hypochondriac.
You are totally an old lady hypochondriac.
I get a splinter and I'm like, I know it. I'm gonna have to get my arm amputated.
Totally are. Judy's like, oh my God, here we go again.
It's true.
Judy makes fun of me all the time. She's like, oh my God, how does Michelle live with you? I said, it's not easy.
And by the way, we miss her. We miss with you with Michelle.
Well, we miss Michelle, but she sent a text and says, yes, if you're attending the retreat, Michelle's in the Philippines with her family, but she says her phone works and she's making phone calls. So send her a text, call her, and she will book you for the retreat.
Yeah.
She never stops.
Yeah, she keeps on kicking. So she's in the Philippines, and so, you know, projecting love, a lot of love to her. Her auntie passed away, and so she's there. But she's, you know, I don't even know how to say it. But doesn't she have 17,455 family members? I mean,
her mom had something like 14 brothers and sisters, and her dad had 12. So
yeah,
that just adds up to a lot of aunts and uncles and
cousins,
nephews and cousins, and yeah.
Yeah. And they all call Dean, hey, Dean. And Dean's like, I don't know who you are.
I know a lot of them now.
Yeah, right. You don't know who the hell you're talking to. You have no clue. There's just a
lot of people to remember. Got a couple
whole bunch of them. Yeah, you don't know who they are. But anyway, it's all right. You don't have to. You know, you and your bird flu thing. Anyway, so who are we talking to?
We got Natalie Squire next, if I'm saying her first name correctly.
All right.
Natalie.
Natalie, unmute yourself. Oh, there's Natalie's living room.
She's hiding. She's hiding.
An empty room.
I think Natalie was abducted.
Where was she? She's gone?
Natalie, come back. Don't go to the light. Come back. Gary wants to talk to you.
Yeah, don't catch the bird flu, whatever you do. That's a bad thing. Yeah.
See the lights in the corner of her room. She went to the light. Oh my God, come back.
You're being silly. We're all getting slap happy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I guess we should go to someone else.
Let's maybe try Victoria next. And in the chat, maybe Natalie can put something in the chat that she came back to the room.
Okay. Or to the world. Or to the world. Either one. Wherever she is. We're glad you're back. You're glad you're back. Yeah, it's all good. Who are we talking to?
Victoria.
Victoria, are you there?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Oh my God. What's going on, girl? What's your question?
Hi. Oh, thank you so much for picking me. I really appreciate it. Okay. Well, I've kind of got a few things, but with the gifts that you gave, it kind of cleared me. But I want to know if there's anything serious going on in my left breast or back, or if it's just nothing, because I don't have insurance.
Let me look. Well, I see a demon that has you skewed. And so there's a spear in the spiritual dimension. I see this spear that's going through you. And so there, and I just yanked it out. Look how you feel.
Yeah, a lot better. Thank you.
Crazy feeling, right?
Yeah. Oh
So,
my gosh.
yeah.
Very crazy.
And so there, and you had one in your lower back as well. Is your lower back, has it been hurting? Like one hip, one side?
Yes.
Get out of there. So these are demons, and they do different things, but they'll just skew you. They'll stick you with a spear. And so there you go. As a gift this year for Christmas, Judy gave me a real voodoo spear. Why the hell did you do that, Judy? What was that all about?
And my husband's very upset, I guess, and gets angry and frustrated. I don't want to take up too much time. Like, we're really struggling financially at the business. So
yeah, let me help him out. He's just worried. You know,
Yeah.
well, you know what he thinks? He thinks you're gonna bitch at him. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. And so, but you're really not in that mode now.
No.
I mean, you've really changed. You've really changed a lot, because used to you would just get your husband and you'd throw a saddle over his back and ride him around for a while.
Yeah.
You're like, come here, ride him, cowboy. I'm gonna beat you up. You know, and you don't do that. You don't beat him up anymore.
No, I want the best for him.
That's nice. And see, and
Yeah.
let me just clear him. Just tell him you're not going to beat him up, and tell him that he's doing good and he's doing, the best he can. And, because he is, but I can get him some luck. I can get you some abundance. Ask God for abundance.
Oh God, please bring us abundance. Thank you.
But you got to mean it.
Please bring us abundance.
God,
please bring us abundance.
okay, here's the problem. You've got some hell dimensions that are the energy of lack. Okay.
Yeah.
See, because you're scared to death of lack.
Yeah.
And when you're scared to death of lack, you manifest lack. Okay.
Okay.
So you don't want to manifest lack, right?
Right.
Okay. Okay. See, as soon as I told you that, your feet got on fire. Feel that? And your head got warm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See, you didn't know what you're doing, but every time you ask for abundance, it's not like you're asking for abundance, but you're worried about lack. I want abundance because I don't want to be broke and scared. You see all that thing, right? And see, that's the vibration of lack. And so,
Okay.
so you were conjuring up lack and asking for abundance.
Ah,
Interesting,
okay.
right? And so now then,
Yeah.
feel how your hands are really hot. Feel that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I always thought, I just don't, how should I say that maybe I did something or I didn't deserve abundance.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we don't deserve a lot of things, but if you can ask for them and get them, do it. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So just do it, honey. Do it. I don't deserve,
Oh.
dear God, I'd like some abundance, but I don't deserve it. And I don't, shut up. Sometimes you have to look in the mirror and say, okay, repeat after me. You have to imagine this and look in the mirror and just say, I will shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up.
Okay. You got hot. Feel that?
Yes.
Okay. That means you overthink it. You see, sometimes we just got to shut the hell up. And when you do, you'll find everything works. And so that was what you were doing. But you're a sweetheart. There we go. Now I got you straightened up. And see, now you're
Thank you.
okay. Good luck.
And
Okay.
something will come on the side for me to help with the finances too.
Everything. Yeah. I feel your feet hot and you're warm. I mean, everything's already there. And say, God, I know you gave me abundance, but could we relive it and rethink it again? And I'm still digging around trying to find some lack somewhere in this bunch. You see?
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
This is crazy, but repeat after me. I will shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
God is laughing. Usually, I see God bending over, laughing. I really do. You think I'm crazy, but I really see this. He is like thinking this is fun and funny. And so, yeah. So don't stress and quit thinking about lack. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. That's good. You know, you know what I really love? I can really see God, talk to God, hear God, and I've been so lucky to always been able to, to do that. And because I would actually have been dead through COVID if it wasn't for that, and all kinds of other stuff. And I love it because God has such a funny sense of humor. I mean, if we really are made in His image, He gets our dumbasses, right? I mean that respectfully, but you got to be really humble. And the times that I really get things spiritually is when I realize that I'm a dumbass. And I go, that was really ignorant. Or that was really like, come on, oh my God, why didn't you get it? Or I'll just have some epiphany of something that I did that I think is really stupid. And then I start laughing. But I can see God and He's laughing too. So He's cool with us messing stuff up and being wrong and, being a dumbass. And so you guys embrace that. Embrace being wrong because then you're right. And that's one of my biggest sayings these days. Hang in there. Embrace being wrong because the moment that you figure out I'm wrong, then you're right. And so I think that's a big deal anyway. I love you guys. That's so funny. Who are we talking to? Judy, you still here? What are you doing?
Okay,
Oh, we're here.
We're here. Dan Proel. Dan Proel. He's next.
Dan, unmute yourself.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Dan. What's going on, my buddy? I saw you the other day. We're hanging out.
I know. It's just been not too long ago since I saw you. So I'm down here in Cancun. And
I'm so sorry. Yeah. So you're having fun. You're in Cancun.
It's been raining every day since I got here.
Well, it's the season.
Yeah, that's true. It is. No, I came down here and I spreading my wife's ashes down here. And it's interesting that I've spread them in some other places. And it's interesting how when I've gone out, I've chartered a boat, and I've gone out, and it's interesting that I go out and it's raining, and at the time that I pray and spread them, the rain stopped. And then after I'm all done and we start heading back, it starts raining again. And I just kind of find that kind of interesting how that happens.
Well, okay, I can hope to explain it to you. I see stuff every day where the world performs according to our oneness. And so and so this is really cool when you see, the weather changing, the energy changing. The planet is actually here to accommodate. If you guys meditate and go up high, and you got to really remember this is super important. When you guys meditate and you go really high these days, you're going to go into a dimension where the planet will accommodate you. And so the planet will bring you what you need, how you need, and when you need it. It's going to take care of you. And so, and you're going to feel warm and fuzzy, and you're going to feel like you're in this beautiful, warm and fuzzy place. And so, and Dan, I see you. I mean, I've got, you're one of these people that when I first saw you, you were really, a gifted person, but I saw you like a rocket ship evolve. And so because you finally got to some vibration of truth with a lot of other people. And you guys, if you don't really, you guys should come to a spiritual retreat, because when Dan came to a spiritual retreat, I saw you evolve like a rocket ship. And I could not go higher than you could go. It was really kind of cool. And so, because I was in Zion heaven, I was in one of God's chambers in one of the biggest heavens in God's universes, and where they keep the Ark of the Covenant, and all this stuff. And you could see the wallpaper on the wall. I mean, you could see in that kind of clarity. And I was really excited for you, because you can see all these things, or I can see all these things, but if we don't have anybody else that can see it, we can't verify we see it, you see. And so you just think like, I'm seeing some stuff and I could be an idiot, you see. But you really were seeing some pretty amazing things, and I've just seen you evolving, and I think your path will take you somewhere special. Where will you go? I don't know. Doesn't matter. As long as you're on your path, you're just going to end up in that space. And so for me, I was always able to see things. And I got very lucky to meet Dean some, 47, 50, 55 years ago. Oh no, Dean, you're not that old. Anyway, but I met Dean a long time ago.
What happened? What happened? You were very what to meet me?
What?
Lucky? Blessed?
What? I was lucky. No, I was really lucky.
Very lucky and blessed.
I was lucky. I don't know if I was blessed, but I was lucky to meet you, because you could see spiritually, and see, Dean and I could compare notes. And that's how we wrote the book, Secrets from God, Your Keys to Heaven. I go, what do you see? And Dean would say he would see it, and I would see it, and I go, well, it must be, because we both saw the same thing. And so it's really neat when you do have spiritually gifted people around you, and they can see what you're going through with your spiritual gifts and your spiritual evolving. And that's what I've been so lucky, to be around you, Dan, to see these things. And but I think you're going to find there's some native wonderful spiritual gifts you're going to get down there where you are. That's what I see. And and where are you?
I'm in Cancun, Mexico.
Okay. Yeah, it's really pretty amazing there. The Mayans are a little south of there and around there, and all that Mayan energy. I mean, I got some of the biggest gifts that I still use today from that whole Mayan thing. I was in Tulum, and I had all these miracles happen. It was freaky. And so you're going to find some good stuff there. Anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Have fun. I want to go there. See, Dean, if you cared, you'd take me down there.
Never been to Cancun. It's a fun place.
It is.
Judy and I are going to go, and we'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, we're meeting Michelle there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sure Michelle will go. Thank you. It's really good. I'm even invited down there. We got invited to Belize, which is right down the street from there. That'd be fun.
Tenoch and Adriana are in Mexico right now.
Of course they are. Of
Yep.
course.
They're visiting her family. They're hanging out for the last 3 months. A way to go, Adriana and Tenoch.
Yeah, eating the most amazing food on the planet Earth. Yep.
Hey, we invited you guys, so you guys are still more than welcome to come down.
Okay, I'll show up.
Oh no!
I'll
Hold on.
stir.
Wait a minute.
I'll
Wait a
stir
minute.
up. I'll
Wait a
stir up
minute.
the in-laws. I'll stir the in-laws up for you. You know.
I'm sure they would love it.
I'll show up with 1,700 suitcases and a posse of people to take care of me. You know, it's all going to be fun. Judy will come. Dean.
They're like, oh my God, the brujo's coming. The brujo's coming.
Yep. I can feel Adriana getting nervous already. She got a nervous laugh going. Way to go, Adriana.
You say it, but I get nervous. I get
She's
more
like,
nervous.
"Please, no."
This will be fun.
Maybe help me.
I'll be calling your mom. Okay, hey, mom. What up? You know, mom. He's older than me. How'd that happen? Hi, mom. What's up? You know, has anyone ever had annoying house guests? Hello? Yes? Maybe? Kind of? No? Yeah, I have.
Well,
Yeah. Hey, can you imagine? Can you imagine if you tried? What was that? Oh yeah, Judy. Yeah, she's got an annoying house guest. Us. We show up. We're like, I don't know if you remember the show The Monksters or the Addams Family. It was like, you know, it's like, hey Judy, how are you? Anyway. Yeah.
It's always a pleasure. I'm not on camera.
No.
Yeah. No, she likes pain. That's it. She totally does. Anyway. Oh my God. Who are we talking to?
Let's go to Catherine Alvear.
All right, Catherine, please unmute yourself.
And you'll have to say your last name if I butchered it.
Alvear. Yeah, you did great.
Oh, cool. What's your question, honey?
Hi, Gary.
Hi.
Thank you. I like you too. Okay, so my boyfriend's he's an addict, so he has the negative energy and demons always around him.
Okay, I'm gonna get this real quick, okay? Because he's got a lot of demons and they're running from me, and they'll get away from me if I don't get them. And so as soon as I glanced at him with my consciousness, I actually see all these demons running everywhere. I worry about him. He actually has a suicide demon, and I'm getting rid of it now. And so he's thinking about hanging himself, and I don't want him to do that. And there we go. Feel how your throat feels warm right now. It's kind of crazy feeling.
Am I spiritually blocked? Is there something?
Only if you think you are. I think it comes from your mother, but I'm peeling that off of you because she gave you fear.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never feel anything. So
really?
like, what's going on?
I'm watching your forehead sweat, so I would disagree with you. And now your nose is shining.
Okay.
Yeah, and so you're getting all these, you're having physiological, there I said the word, changes that are happening to you, and you're not acknowledging it. Your feet are warm right now, right?
Somewhat.
Okay. So you're a control freak. There's a difference. See, control freak, I don't mean that mean, but see, control freak people, they only feel what they decide they're gonna feel.
Okay.
And so
well, I always thought that what's wrong with me? I never feel anything.
No, because if you don't decide first, it can't be happening, can it? Hello, you see what I'm saying? So because you feel, but if you have a relationship that's an addict, you about got to be a control freak in order to keep your world afloat, because it's crazy. And so that's what's going on. But anyway, I'm killing all these demons around your relationship. And there we go. Now he looks a whole lot better. And now I feel him. He's actually a wonderful human.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a love bug, and it's really horrible when you have love bugs that are addicts.
Yeah.
Because and many times love bugs get attacked with addictive demons in some crazy aggressive way, and they do all this dumb stuff, and then they're the bad guy, you see. But it's not really them. It's not really them doing it. It's the demons creating this storm that makes this occur. Okay. So I'm going to just stay with him for a minute, and I'm peeling all this stuff off of him. I can do it very fast. It would take me 45 minutes to explain what I just did to him. Okay. And so because I can clear things really fast, and I can see in many dimensions at one time. I have a omnivision, and I can, those things. And so but I just cleared him off, and he's got a shot right now, and I see him walking on top of the world. He's very lucky. He has dumb luck, right? And so, but I see him as a beautiful person. That's who I see him being. And so,
Yes.
and I think he's going to change. If he tries a little bit right now, he's going to really be able to change. And so he'll be able to change gears. That's what I see. So
I hope so.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope so for you and for him. And so, but he feels good now to me. And so,
I'm sorry. One last thing.
and I
We have to
think
go to
no, I think it's really amazing that you are not giving up on him.
Oh God.
Yeah, because
it's a battle. It's a battle.
Believe me, I understand. And so, but I see, I think he's worth it. That's what I think. And so, because I see, I wish I could explain to you what I see. There's not enough days, but I just cleared all this off. I cleared a universe of darkness off of him. And now you feel warm on the back of your neck. Do you know that? Are you able to feel it?
Somewhat. It's hard for me. I don't know why.
No, it's hard for you to admit it, but you somewhat means, see, it's a little tingly, warm sensation on the back of your neck. That's your God cord. And so you have a lot of fear. Why does it come from your mother? What'd she do to you?
What was that?
What did your mom? All your fear comes from your mother.
Oh,
You were trying to please her?
probably, yeah. I mean, I try to please both my parents. I'm the only child, so I feel like there's always I feel like there's always pressure on me to succeed and be the best and
yeah. Well, there we
be
go.
the best daughter, be the best mom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, forget all that for a minute and just please you. Now you got warm. I felt you get warm all over. Could you feel that?
Yeah.
That was crazy. You did feel that. Okay. I told you the truth. I didn't do anything to change your energy. I just told you truth, and you lit up. Please yourself. That's what you need to do. And then if you please yourself, your mom, your dad, you've got to be what you want you to be. And your spouse is, he may be an addict, but he's your addict. And so I think you're going to help him get over and through this. And so, but address it. Don't not address it, and I'm not telling you not to be tough. I'm not telling you not to hit him in the head with something. I'm not telling you not to dump him, not to cram him somewhere, put him in rehab, whatever the hell you got to do. But I think he's worth it. That's my vision. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, good luck. Good luck to you and to him. That's good. I got teary. That means we healed him. Oh, you guys, I hope you felt bad for her or felt good for her or felt something, because I feel a tremendous amount of healing coming from you guys to her. You feel it now. You see, you can feel. It's okay to feel. Mama said so. It's okay.
Oh, we froze. I think
You froze?
I don't know. You froze. I don't know if you froze for everybody or just on my computer. I have no.
I hope I didn't freeze. Did I freeze with a stupid expression? Why do
you froze? Because even Adriana put a froze.
Oh no, you're good. We can see you. You're good now.
You're back.
All right. You always freeze with dumb expressions. Why is that? You don't ever freeze with like, hello, everything's good. You freeze with some strange face on. Anyway, who are we talking to?
Let's go. We can't go tonight without having an animal in distress. Jody Downhill.
Okay.
Okay, Jody.
I love Jody.
Hey.
I love me some Jody. Jody, I want to see you physically while I'm in California. I got to see you.
All right. Well, how about Wednesday?
Okay, you got it. I'll hug your neck. I love it.
I've been trying to see you and talk to you for a
while.
while.
It's been
I
crazy.
couldn't go last weekend. Some little funeral thing. So.
Oh, well, anyway, I
Anyway,
love you. I want to see you.
I know. I want to see you too. All right. So I was out feeding my horses tonight, and my one guy, I name him Chili. He's older, and he normally his ears are back, and he's mad, and he's not eating. And as the food came up, and he walked away and laid down. I'm like, oh crap. So I had some Banamine there. I gave it to him, and then I went back to the clinic, and I decided to watch this because I figured I need to talk to you. I need some help with him. I have other stuff. It's already dark, so it doesn't matter if it's going to be darker when I go back out there. So colic means like a tummy ache or something.
Right. Yeah. Let me just help the horse. I'll help him out. When I look, he has like 2 black blobs inside of him, inside of his gut, and also inside of his chest. And I'm just pulling it out. And so now then I'm asking God to give him a golden spirit. I see it slipping down inside him. There we go. And then when it slipped down inside him, I realized it was backwards in his body, which is not uncommon for animals or people. But I just flipped him around. So you got a little dizzy in your head. Don't wreck. And so there we go.
I'm on park waiting.
Oh, good. Oh, good. And so there we go.
I can't go out. If I go out to where the horse is, I have no signal. So I've decided to
there we go. Okay, now he looks way better. We got him all glowing. That's perfect. I can see you win.
Well, he's an old guy. And he's kind of a butthead, but he's my butthead. He's
good. Good. No, I see him looking good. Well, I see all these God matrices in him now. So you've done him good and he's doing good. So there we go. Okay.
All right.
I love you. I'll see you Wednesday.
One other thing.
Okay, go ahead. Hit it.
Well, one other thing. My business, just like Terry's, is like, it's been like, I've been praying and clearing it, and it's been slow.
There we go. Let me click it. There we go. Again, it's really interesting. Different locations have different things. Different places have different things. And I see, there's 3 or 4 times tonight, people that are in California had this layer of dark that just ripped away when I cleared them. But I've seen this kind of crusty layer of dark that ripped away from your practice. And so there we go. I think you'll get busy now. There we are.
Perfect.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. I love you. Thanks, honey. Thank you.
Okay, see you Wednesday. We'll make it.
Good.
We'll make it happen. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Judy. Thank you. Love you.
Welcome, Judy.
Appreciate
Jody,
you.
I love you.
Bye, Jody.
That's perfect. Cool. Who are we talking to, guys?
Let's go to Barb Titus next, please.
Barb Titus. All right, Barb, please unmute yourself.
Thank you for picking me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Love you guys so much.
You're welcome.
I need to know if Grandpa is making his final journey.
He's still alive now?
Yes.
How old is he?
91. He had a toe amputated and he just doesn't seem to be coming back. He's at home now.
Yeah, he had a little blood infection for a minute. Do you know that?
Yes.
Okay. But it looks like they solved that problem.
Okay. But he doesn't seem to be doing very well. My
Well,
daughter,
here's what.
Okay, go ahead.
No, what I think when they solve that problem, it takes a minute for him to catch up because he's 91, right? And so he's an old guy. But I just cleared him, and he looks like he may fool you. So we'll see.
I really hope so because my daughter reached out and told me to come down tomorrow because she doesn't think he's going to make it much longer.
All right. Well, I think if he decides to go, it's his decision. I think sometimes when you're 91 or 101, you just decide, okay, that's enough, And so, but the blood infection really brought his whole system down. But they really did a good job to get rid of that. Usually they don't when it's like what I was seeing there, but the hospital or doctors did a real good job. And so, but I see him looking better than you think. So we'll see, but I'm sending him a lot of light, a lot of healing, a lot of love. And so there we go. Good
Thank
luck.
you so much.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you guys. Love you. Appreciate
you.
Thank you for picking me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Glad to. I like her. You guys like her, I like her. You know, isn't it funny? Some people have this beautiful, likable, lovable energy, and they're the people that when you go over to their house, they give you a pillow, they tucked it up, and they bring you something to eat. And so I can tell she's a feeder. I like feeders. And so there we go. All right. Who we talking to, guys?
Let's go to Heather.
Heather. Just regular Heather. There we go. Heather, please unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yes, girl. Yeah, what's going
Hi.
on? Hey, how are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm so thrilled to be on with you. I had a best friend come see you a couple years ago, and I was married, and you had predicted that I would leave my ex-husband. He's very abusive, and I did actually.
Oh,
Got
good.
divorced, and I've been very happy. And through the divorce, I was on my knees every night asking God to bring me his will for my life. Who am I supposed to be with? And I've met this amazing guy. And I'm just wanting to know, is he my forever? Is he who I'm supposed to be with?
Yeah. Did I see you guys recently?
So you saw me and my ex-husband's mom many years ago. And
Okay.
then my best friend went in to see you, and she said, if I get a chance, can I ask Gary a question for you? And I had said, ask Gary how I can save my marriage. And you had said, he's not a good guy. She's going to leave him. And so anyway, he's not a good guy, and I'm done with him. And I'm with a really great guy. And of course, there's always things I wish were a little bit different, but I really just want to know, am I investing my time? Is this the person that God wants me to be with?
Well, as a person, I think that you're better, not a better question, but a good question is this a guy you want to be with? And I think you do. And I think he's fantastic. And I see a big God matrix around the whole thing. So I would assume that he's your soul connection. And so you just have to allow it to be and realize that you don't control everything.
Right.
So sometimes you turn into your mother a little bit. And so does that make any sense to you?
Yes, I could see that. Yep.
And so when you do that, you become a control freak a little bit, and you're not really a control freak.
No.
But you know, with love, you kind of, you know, I think it's like sometimes we have post-traumatic stress syndrome from our past relationships. And
Yeah.
I think you have that going on from your idiot. And so, but this guy's not an idiot. He's wonderful, and he really does love you. So why not?
Aw,
Feels good.
that's awesome.
Yeah, you guys are taking a trip. Where are you going?
Well, I'm not taking it with him. I'm going to Mexico with my kids for my nephew's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to Seattle for my half sister's wedding, but I do want to take a trip with him at some point.
We should do it sooner than later.
Yeah,
Yeah, invite him. Do something. Have him come.
I know. Well, can I ask you one more question about abundance? Being now a single mom, I'm working multiple jobs to make ends meet. When you talk to the other lady about lack, I'm like, I think I'm that person. Like, I pray abundance, but I think lack. I'm always a thrifty saver kind of person. Is there anything? Do I have any demons? Anything that needs to be cleared around abundance?
Yeah, sure. I
I
will
will
shut the hell up.
shut the hell up. I was repeating that with that other lady.
Yeah, it works. Notice your hands got really warm.
Yes.
See, you can feel it. And so, yeah, you got to just not even think, like, you can't say it. You can't say it out loud. You can't be a part of that. Have nothing to do with it. Okay. Imagine this big white mountaintop. Now it's turned gold. You can see that. See it?
Yep.
Okay. Now then, there you go. And God just gave you a big pot of gold. Take it.
Took it.
Okay. Now how do you feel now? How does that feel?
Well, I feel warm.
Yeah. I see you sweating.
Yeah.
You're starting to get hot. Okay, that's the spiritual gift of wealth, and you just now got it. You got a real high dose of that, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good. Thank
Everybody,
you.
and so everybody else that wants to get this gift, they can piggyback on you and they can say, God, please give me that pot of gold on top of that golden mountain. There we are.
Awesome.
God, please give me that pot of gold on top of that golden mountain. There we go. And so
Yes.
you got it. And so I love you. I appreciate you.
I love you
Thank
too,
you.
Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. And so, you know, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm hanging out with my Ojai family, Richard and Alice Maskin. And they got all kinds of things going on. And, you know, they're famous artists, and they have all this amazing art, and, you know, that is everywhere. Can you run through the studio and see if you can go to your phone and just shoot different things? And so find that painting and shoot that. Look at me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that one. Okay. And so And so you I just want you guys to this is where Alice works and Richard works, and they do all these amazing things. This is a really cool book. You can get this, on Amazon, Art of Aging. And so, because aging is an art, and we're all getting a little older, and so, but I mean, these are different paintings from Alice and different sculptures from Richard. And so, but it has such a precious energy that I just love. And then the different books that Richard has with love, Becoming Love Able. How a man, this is a book for men, how a man can grow to be a more loving partner. And so, but this is like, and we'll have these guys on. We were trying to do it tonight and we couldn't get everything technically working. And so, but these guys are really special. And so they are still in love, which is really cool. If you guys find love, a lot of times people find love and they can't figure out how to keep it. And so this is a whole nother show. And so we're going to end up doing, a whole show on all of this. And it's like really, it's so precious. It's so precious. And it's really cool to figure out the wisdom of this. And these are the wisest people I know. So I'm going to share the wisest people I know and the people that I call my family. And so, because they are. And so, but let me see. Hey, Dean, is his phone working out there? Is he able to shoot that or go on live, or do you know?
I'm trying to find him.
Okay.
I think he got lost. Jared, where are you, Jared? I don't see him. I'll find him. Oh. Well, Judy's gonna go find him.
Oh, there we are. All right, cool. And so, because it's like it's really neat, like years ago. And, I've always been around artists. I always had a lot of artist friends that were, artists and then famous artists and people and, Freddie Guest and different people. And I was, I was lucky to be around a lot of, really famous art and collectible, like crazy masterpieces. I mean, how did that happen? I don't know. I grew up in a little poor place in North Carolina. And so, but it did. It happened. And so I was around a lot of things like, a lot of Van Dyck's and different paintings that were famous and by the famous, masters. And so to be around all that was really kind of crazy. And I have all these different incarnations in my life where I've been around that type of thing. And I realize there's a total magic that happens when you're tapping into a piece of art. And this is creation. And so when you guys want to include this in your life, I mean, you can go to a flea market and buy something that you feel like is amazing, and then you can add to it, or you can sit, or you could paint a painting, or you could do whatever you do with creation, or you can create anything. And so, but when you work with creation, you bring down a little piece of heaven. And so that's the reason I've always really learned a lot. I've really learned a lot just by simply hanging out and being around artists. And so go to art fairs, go to art galleries, do all those things. Did you find Jared yet?
No, he's got lost from one office to the art gallery.
Oh, really? How did that happen?
I don't know. Maybe a mountain lion ate him. I'm not quite.
Maybe. They got a
He had to
couple.
walk outside. I don't know. Where is Jared? I'm trying to find him. I cannot.
Oh, well, maybe Judy. Is Judy over there? I just wanted to show him some of this
Judy
art.
walked over there to find Jared. All right. I have no clue. Judy, if you anywhere around,
Jared. Go to my phone.
your camera.
All right.
Your camera's not on your phone.
Okay.
Hey, Jared, right there.
Sorry.
It sounds like they're wrestling a mountain lion. No?
I see Jared now. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. All right. Add spotlight. There's Jared.
Ah, there we are. Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, good. We got in the art studio somehow. There's Alice with her mom, who I was real close to. And so, and that was right before she passed. There's the Beatrice Wood painting, the very, very famous Beatrice Wood painting on the floor. I'm like, Alice, This painting's worth a fortune and sitting on the floor. And so just, yeah, I know. Anyway. And so, but when you look at this painting, the very first time I come to Richard and Alice's house, I actually said, there's a painting of this old lady and I want it. Right. I said, I feel this connection. And this was actually a little before this painting become famous. And she says, I think it's in the outside, storage area, one of the buildings. And I was like, and she told me what it was. And anyway, this was one of actually a series of 3. But this is, it become a very famous painting, and I could feel its energy even before it became famous. And so, but that's a beautiful painting. This is the lady that was the lady that dropped the jewel off the back of the Titanic. This was what that was patterned after this lady's life. And so it really has a tremendous amount of magic. And this was a party they give her here when she was 105 years old. And and she said the secret to longevity is good chocolate and young men. And so that was her saying. That was her saying. So anyway, so there's a lot of these characters here in Ojai who are beautiful artists that do crazy things. Can you see a beauty there? There's this crazy. How does someone 105 years old have that much beauty? And here's a better question: how does an artist capture the soul of that? And Alice is a famous portrait painter. She's got work in the Smithsonian that's permanently on display, and she has.
Gary, you froze. If you could hear me. Did you freeze for anyone else, or is it just me?
Would watch her sometimes as she would paint different portraits, and she would actually capture the soul of the person. It was really, really quite amazing, as she did here with Beatrice. And so we're going to do some things on the art when we get all of our technical gizmos working. But and if you look around, show me the paintings that right there. Okay. So where's the ones of these are different portraits and people. I mean,
they're behind them. You talking about the new ones, Gary?
The new ones. Show me the new
turn
ones.
it around. I think they're behind them.
Yeah, this is what an art studio
That's
looks
one
like.
she's working on, but there's some to the left that's completed.
Yeah, look at the ones over to the left. And so I realized that when Alice was painting this, that she was painting the universe. And so it looks like squiggles to you a little bit. And so, but when you get sucked in and you really look at them, there's Richard. And so when you really look in, you'll see spirals and different things. So you notice your feet got warm, and every one of these paintings zaps you. And a lot of you guys have seen Fallon on the show before. And anyway, Fallon comes here and learns and works with Alice, and they collaborate on different things. And so Alice is very excited about Fallon being so gifted and a young artist. And so they learn from each other. But these different things, you have to look at them. And when you look at them for a minute, they will suck you in, and you will realize you're getting spiritual gifts from these paintings. And she's always been very practical, pragmatic, famous portrait painter, been on Oprah, all kinds of stuff. But yet she got this vision and started doing these crazy paintings. But they bring forth a certain spiritual energy that is just really crazy. You notice that one made your sinuses open. And so I'm able to tap into them and see what they're doing, but they actually are different and different parts of God's universe. And they're very expansive, and they actually just bring in all this crazy light. Isn't that cool? There we are. These are crazy. These are fun. And so, she explains it as one of the funnest things she's ever done with art. And so, but people love them. And so there we go. Perfect. My feet got hot. They got really warm, yeah, why not? Yeah, sure. And so everybody's here. We're hanging out in beautiful Ojai, California. I'm hanging out also with Gio and Margot, his mom. his little sister, and Gio is the kid that I hung out with and worked with until he's not a kid anymore. He's actually in college and doing well. There we go. There's Beatrice again. That one's really, I love that one right there. I love that one right beside the crystals. That one's cool. Perfect. There. You can feel these different vortexes of light and energy. I just wanted to share this with you because you'll actually get things by just looking at these paintings and you won't know what you're getting, but it just kind of comes to you. There we go. Hey, Gio. Hey, what up? I just want to say hi. And so you can't hardly see him. Hey, buddy. I just want to say hello. Young people I've ever
Jared,
met.
unmute yourself, Jared.
Yeah. And so there we go. Hey, buddy. So let me see if we get to where it works in a minute. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Hey, Gio. Yeah. And so, yeah, your camera's a little goofy, but I just wanted to say hi to you and tell everybody like how cool it is to be around you since you were 4 years old and see you evolve as being spiritually gifted, spiritually accomplished. And also you were like this crazy little kid that was diagnosed with all kinds of attention deficit disorder and disorder of disorder.
Yeah.
You know, and then they figured out, oops, he's a genius. And so now you're, at genius level in college, you're a freak of nature, you're like whatever, physicist this, things that. There's no words I can't even say. So you're very how do I say, smart, but you're
cutting out a bit, Gary.
The film of it.
Froze, Gary.
Oh, can you hear me? You still hear me there?
Yeah, no.
My back? Oh, well, anyway, so we're gonna have you on the show when we got all the stuff working, and we would love to talk to you about what it's like being a spiritually gifted freak of nature in college. and so is that okay? So you'll come back and hang out with us?
Oh, sure thing. Yeah.
All right. Okay, buddy. All right. Cool. I love you. Thank you.
Yeah, love you too, Gary.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. And so, but it's really cool because when you see these people evolve and you realize, who they are, what they are, how they are, it's exciting. It's really exciting to see all that. And I see you guys doing it all the time here on Tapping In. Well, I appreciate you. I love you. The spiritual retreat is coming up May 4th. Join me in beautiful North Carolina at my house. And we're going to be hanging out, having some fun. And so book your spiritual retreat now because I believe this one will sell out. Like I told you guys in Vegas, thank all you Vegas guys. I appreciate you coming out to hang out with me in Vegas. And that was fantastic. And it did sell out. The room was over capacity. We crammed them in. But I think I can always tell when things sell out. And so the spiritual retreat in North Carolina, May 4th will sell out. So reserve it ahead of time. And all you got to do is check it out. There we are. Spiritual retreat, Star, North Carolina, May 4th through the 7th. And you call 800-827-GARY or call Michelle, 702-822-0548. Even though she's in the Philippines, she'll answer. And or you can go to any of the website stuff, GarySpivey.com, or you can go to Michelle at GarySpivey.com. I love you guys. Dean, did I miss anything? Call me for private reading. I'm doing private readings while I'm here. Yeah.
That's it. Private readings in Ojai. Gary's in California. Send Michelle a text. Send me a text. We'll get in touch with everybody this week. We're going to be calling people for the spiritual retreat because you probably have about 40 people already wanting to attend. So we're going to call them and get them all set up.
Cool. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Sorry for the technical difficulties. It happens. I love you. Thank you so much.